So everybody will have to be careful. You give somebody an umbrella, the next day he defects. I will never leave PDP. I will never disappoint PDP. If I disappoint PDP, I will never have peace in my life. I will never have peace in my life. I will never have peace in my life. 8 years since we come, he said, Obi's group, they lobbied me so much, yet they cannot deny it. And I said, look, this one will fly. If I said it will not go to where I will not know it will fly. So there's also a gang up. And look, enough is enough. They must fight us back. They are fighting themselves. Did you understand me?
I have said to Rivers people, you know Nyesom Wike, he loves and worships money. Nothing more, nothing less. He can betray his mother for money. Nothing more, nothing less. So it's up to you, the Rivers people, to decide.
And we have no regret at all for supporting President Asuwaji Bola Tinubu. I have no regret. I have no regret about it. All these things you are seeing, there's Atiku group, there's P2B group, and there's some few governors of PDP who believe I'm a problem to them, and I'll continue to be a problem to them. The Atiku group believe that I and my team stop them from becoming president. We stopped injustice. What we stopped was what? Injustice. All we wanted was equity, fairness, and what? And we told PDP, if you don't allow this, you will pay. Am I hiding it? You will not tell them they will pay for it. So what you are saying, I think you group believe that we stop them from being president. Do we pick from? I hear Atiku Abubakar said, oh, that they have rejected me in Rivers State. Okay. Assuming don't not conceding, he has lost so many times. Nigerians have also rejected him. If you say, for election we did not contest, for election we never participated, that shows Nigerians have rejected us. It's okay. You that contested and failed woefully, Nigerians have done what? Rejected you. Therefore, pack and go home. Have problems. I have no doubt. All those who are scheming against Rivers State, just watch how they will be having problems. When I hear people declaring for APC, saying that they want to continue the good job of Mr. President, the good job of people dying every day, the good job of Naira falling every day, I feel so ashamed that we have gone to the level where sacrificing, people will come and say, look, I want to continue the good job of Buhari. What is the good job of Buhari? Of hunger is a good job, of poverty is a good job, of insecurity is a good job, of the economy falling is a good job. It's such a shameful thing. Only one person can be a minister from a state. I will not be a minister. I will not. I will not. I'm not a liability. So everybody will have to be careful. You give somebody an umbrella, the next day he defects. I will never leave PDP. I will never disappoint PDP. If I disappoint PDP, I will never have peace in my life. I will never have peace in my life. I will never have peace in my life. 8 years since we come, he said.
Wike was calling me when Atiku Abubakar was to announce his running mates. I have records and I've printed it out and I'm waiting for him. He called me 19 times in 2 hours, begging us to convince Atiku Abubakar to make him the vice presidential candidate. So when I see him lying on TV, because of the south of this country, because of southern Nigeria, the name of moves to south, you that were lobbying us and begging us, promising us heaven and earth to convince Atiku Abubakar to make you vice presidential candidate, to the extent that he was at the airport. I have a video. He spent hours in the airport waiting for me to call him to say, Atiku has picked you as a... He was at the airport here, waiting, calling me. He was calling me, my brother and friend, who is were in the Senate together, was also calling me that day. I have witnesses. I even gave the phone to Abdul Ningi to speak with him. I gave the phone to Senator Zameri to speak with him. He was begging all of us, promising heaven and earth. Atiku should announce him. It was around 1 or so that I told him, Oga, nobody will give you vice president. That was when he left and then flew back to... So the man who was so desperate to be vice president, because you didn't get it, you now started a southern agenda. I don't believe in such unprincipled, zero integrity character like Nyesom Wike. The man, Wike, was the one who brought Ayu. Wike was the one who sponsored Ayu. And that was why Wike made all the governors to endorse Ayu. That's why there was no election in Ayu's, in the national chairman's office during the convention. Ayu was unopposed. Now you are saying Ayu must go, you want to go to the south. Maybe because of the alcohol he took. Maybe he thought...
I'm not looking at it from a legal perspective because I don't know anything about the law. But when I look at how nature works, I have never seen a system where a sub-unit can discipline the top. For PDP exactly, of course Baba knows, in the constitution of PDP, if you're a national officer, even your state cannot discipline you. Not talk about a ward officers that are not even members of NEC, the National Executive Council. And we are saying that a ward chairman of a party can suspend and expel a national chairman of a political party. I'm pleading with the Supreme Court to review that their judgment. Because that judgment has turned the cone upside down. And the political processes, the democracy is wobbling. I don't want to go more, but let me just use this as an example.
You people don't, look, I don't want to. I overheard from leaders in Mike Ozakome's book launch. So unfortunate. I don't want to reply to things. I hear some leaders say, how can a ward chairman remove a national chairman? No ward chairman remove a national chairman. What the ward did was to suspend you for the party. And in suspending you for the party, can you hold that position? Angama Magana Wallahi.
As he go pain them, he goes sweet us. As he goes sweet us, he go they pain them.
You know, you see, people you don't even understand the facts. Okay, you're a family chief. You have become the Ezo Hapara. It's not correct. From Ezo Hapara, they've appointed you as a chairman.
So there is a norm in Nigerian politics. We always recycle criminals, we always recycle people without integrity, people that are not honest. If those in Rivers State have listened to Chibika Amechi, before Wike was elected the governor of Rivers State, Chibika Amechi told them, he said, Wike can betray his mother for money, and we have seen that. Chibika Amechi warned the Rivers people that they should not vote him in. But because Chibika Amechi left PDP, and you know that Rivers State is a PDP state, he left PDP to APC, and it is assumed that APC, of course not even assumed, APC is a government that was coming at the time to plunder the country, which they have done. You know, so the people voted Nyesom Wike based on emotions, because Chibika Amechi moved down to APC. If Chibika Amechi had remained with PDP, I can tell you, there won't be Wike making noise all over the place today. He said that if they give him minister, he won't take. Wike is minister today. He said that if Nigeria is a country, there is no way Ganduje will become a governor. Ganduje is the chairman of APC, the national chairman of APC, and he has Wike in his pocket. So Wike can I say he's a capitalist, egocentric. He's always interested in what will benefit him. In fact, I saw somebody who made a post that he won't be surprised. He's waiting for the day Wike will come out and speak against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Can you imagine that he walked against his own party? Nyesom Wike walked against his own party in Rivers State, and he's celebrating it. That the Port Harcourt people, not Port Harcourt people, him, because of his own interest, Port Harcourt people did not regret, voting Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he was the governor of PDP. This guy said Wike betrayed Dr. Peter Odele. Wike betrayed Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Wike betrayed the wife of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Patience Jonathan. Wike betrayed Amechi because he was Amechi's chief of staff. All of a sudden, he became a governor, and Amechi became his rival, arch enemy. Wike used to use and betray P2B. Brought P2B to Rivers State. Made Rivers people believe that they are going to. Obviously, a lot of Rivers people voted for P2B the last general election, but it is believed that the election was rigged, in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Wike betrayed Uche Secondus. Wike betrayed the PDP at large. Wike betrayed everyone who has helped him become who he is today. So this guy said he is waiting for the day that Wike will publicly insult President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When the odds are against him, you will see him come up and betray Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The man has no integrity. He has no integrity at all. In fact, he said in the video you watched that APC is not a. Why would people say that they are going to continue in the work of APC or in the work of Buhari? That APC is not doing well. You cannot say you want to continue with the work of APC or the work of Buhari are there. Now, he's not just supporting them. Wike is with APC. He is working for APC and he is continuing in the work of Buhari because Tinubu just is continuing the work of Buhari, plundering the country further into abject poverty and misery and woe. So Wike is not a man that should be trusted. And I know this man, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is just compensating Wike. He will not use Wike in the long run. Look at what happened to Femi Fanakana, the FFK that, there is no amount of insult FFK did not haul at Tinubu. And during the campaign, they made FFK either Tinubu's campaign manager or whatever. Till today, FFK is yet to get a major role in Tinubu's government, and Tinubu will not give him. Let's see what will happen to Wike after Tinubu's first tenure. They might not, continue to use him during Tinubu's second term, should he win, because the odds are favoring Tinubu. He's going to win his second tenure because PDP is not in order, Labour Party is not in order, and that's what the man thrives with. Puts confusion in these parties, buys off the major players in this political party, PDP and Labour Party. And look at even in Kano State now, NNPP is having issue. So as they are confused among themselves, that is where this man will ride on and win his re-election. So this man called Nyesom Wike has no integrity at all. But time after time you see him come up and speak like this, speak, say, you think he has no integrity. Seriously. He said that if they give him a minister, he won't take. There's only one minister from each state. If they give him a minister, I won't take. Today he's minister of FCT. He didn't stand to his words. He said APC is this, APC is that. Why would somebody say they want to continue with the work of Buhari, with the work of APC? APC is cancer, APC is this. Today Wike is working for APC. Called Ganduje all sorts of names. Someone said this politics is just a game of interest. There is no permanent enemy, just a game of interest. And Wike plays that role very well. How can you betray your own political party? You made sure that APC won in your own River State. Now, you heard what Dino Melaye said. He was begging to become Atiku's vice. But today, he's saying that Nigerians have rejected Atiku. Nyesom Wike is nowhere near Atiku Abubakar in politics. If Atiku Abubakar want to continue to fly PDP ticket till he dies, he will continue to win it. Is it financial capacity? Wike is nowhere near Atiku Abubakar in finance. This man, Atiku Abubakar, is financially buoyant more than Wike. But Wike will always criticize, fight against the people that have helped him. Goodluck Jonathan and the wife helped him to become governor. He's just Minister of Trade and Investment, Minister of this, Minister of that. From there, he became governor. What made Wike to become governor today was because of Chibuike Amechi, who left APC. If Chibuike Amechi had remained with PDP, Wike will never become governor today. You see? So, Wike is a man who just loves himself, anything that will benefit him. He preached against godfatherism, and yet he wants to become a godfather of Rivers State. How can one governor hijack the PDP structure, APC structure? He's in charge of 2 political party structures in Rivers State. And that was why Fubara decided to play the game other governors are playing. Use a party that is not known to do his own local government election and won. And yet today, in fact, one PDP statesman said that this man controlled almost 99% of, he was the one that appointed commissioners in Fubara's government, and that was why he did, allegedly, I'm not stating categorically, he was the one that engineered them, coached them to the state assembly members, and they were about impeaching Governor Fubara. Can you imagine that? What sort of in fact, what's his name? Oshimole did not do that type of godfatherism in Edo State. Even Tinubu did not do that type of godfatherism, because at least Ambode finished his one term. That's one term in office, 4 years. It was during the election, primary election, that Ambode was out. But this guy is not even up to 2 years in office. Wike wants him to be out, because Wike wants to be in Abuja and be controlling Rivers State. What sort of arrogance is that? What sort of madness is that? So I blame people. Today we are complaining about Tinubu this, Tinubu that, Tinubu this. We have to start from the grassroots. If Wike becomes president of Nigeria today, we are in trouble. This man is not, doesn't have leadership qualities. Doesn't have that capacity to become a president. You look at the revelations that are coming from different quarters. How Dino Melaye said he called him 19 times at the airport when Atiku was about to announce his, vice president. You could see how a man would just come up and say PDP cannot sack him. PDP, they are being careful. They know what they are being mindful of. Because Nyesom Wike has no secret, So he called Dino Melaye 19 times, begging them to lobby Atiku to pick him as his vice. And Atiku, being a smart man, did not pick him. He picked Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State. And that was how he became angry. He was mad, and he decided to make sure that Atiku never win. Atiku's loss is also his loss. Now he's a servant. He wants to be a leader. He wants to be in leadership position. He's a servant. He's just a minister. He can be replaced in seconds as a minister. He was not elected. He's just like a civil servant, public officer. He can just be replaced anytime by Tinubu, and no one will question that. He can be suspended and all of that. So that's why he's fighting to have a place in Rivers State, where he's in big trouble now. Fubara is in charge of Rivers State, and he's shown that. So this is what is happening in this country, Nigeria. We neglect a lot of things. Little things we are neglecting. But that's where this whole issue, comes out from. Nyesom Wike is not for us to get Nigeria working. We don't need people like Nyesom Wike, because it's just like chameleon. Where there is green, it turns green. Where there is black, it turns black. Where there is red, it turns red. And that's why I have to be categorical. This man, to me, even if he comes out tomorrow, they say, in fact, Nigerians have known him already. Nigerians have known him. He said he's not an Igbo man. Your name is Nyesom Wike, and many people from your Obiakpo local government university are saying we are Igbo men. Chibuike Amechi from your same local government said, I am an Igbo man. He said he's not an Igbo man. His name is Nyesom Wike. Ezebunwo. He speaks Igbo. People in the local government speak Igbo. Look at the current local government chairman of that local government, Obiakpo local government. Now. His name is Chijoke. God is the one who has my own share. So is that not an Igbo name? So all those politics is playing. Wike has just lost integrity, and that's why Atiku told him that the people of Rivers State have rejected him. He's mobilizing his boys because he knows how to mobilize people. He's mobilizing his boys. You have the video there where he mobilized his boys during that primary election of the PDP last year. He mobilized his boys to start celebrating, announcing that he's become the vice president. Why? He's not. In fact, all of us were meant to believe that he wasn't picked. He just announced himself. Authoritative, domineering, entitlement, audacity. So this man, to me, shouldn't be anywhere near leadership position. Look at what he's doing. Causing that, how can a minister, not even a governor, not even the chairman of PDP, that is going to cause trouble in the states of PDP governors that did not support him to chase out Fubara from Rivers State. He's going to cause trouble there. Sometimes people are wondering, what is wrong with this man? He shouldn't be anywhere near any leadership position. Wike should just be politically retired, and that is my humble opinion.